What's going on, boxing world? Stay in the middle of pot shop boxing. Um, Finally, sort of got a chance to sit down and kind of analyze the fight a little bit between Floyd Mayweather and Maidana 2, the rematch. Because when you watch a pay-per-view event, um, and you watch the main event, you really don't get a chance to sit down and really analyze and watch the fight due to the excitement, the crowd, wherever location that you're at when you're watching a pay-per-view event like the Floyd Mayweather Maidana rematch. After sort of reviewing that fight, first of all, I think Maidana, he simply just didn't do enough. He did try to pressure Mayweather again in the rematch, but it was just to no avail because Floyd, he did a good job in this second fight, staying off the ropes, staying in the middle of the ring, and just controlling the pace of the fight. Floyd Mayweather, you got to give him credit. He did a good job of doing his homework. Now, he says he doesn't look at tape, but Floyd, you look at tape. I'm sorry. You got to look at somebody. You got to know your opponent. He says he doesn't, but whatever. Anyway, it was a good fight after sitting down and sort of reviewing it again. Like I said, Maidana tried to come out and impose his will, but this time to no avail because Floyd did not allow him to get him on the ropes. Although he had success early, getting Mayweather on the ropes and throwing punches. He had success, and he almost I know towards the end of the third round, Maidana threw a straight right hand that buckled Mayweather as the round ended for round 3, and I think Maidana did a great job in round 4, actually coming out and trying to test Mayweather, which was pretty good. Just to test to see where he was, because that was a nice shot. He did buckle Mayweather, and he came right back out in round 4 to test to see, hey, whether or not Mayweather was seriously hurt. And to be honest, I think he was hurt. But Mayweather just has this unbelievable patience in the ring. That's why he's the best. He has unbelievable patience and ring generalship that he always shows in the ring, regardless of what people think about him personally. He's just a great fighter. Mayweather just took over the fight from round 5 on. It got kind of comical in the 8th round, got comical because Mayweather claimed he got bit by Maidana when they were in the clinch. You look at the replay, I don't know. I don't think Maidana bit him. I mean, I don't know. His head was down there by his hand, but I don't think he bit him. I personally don't think he bit him, but whatever. Mayweather was just a master in that fight. Just a great performance by Floyd Mayweather. And then in the 9th round, Maidana gets so turned around that Mayweather had to show him back to his corner, going into at the end of the round 9. I thought that was kind of comical. And then the point getting taken away from Maidana in the 10th for wrestling Mayweather down. I thought personally that there shouldn't have been a point deduction in the 10th round for Maidana. He was already getting shut out by Mayweather, because up to that point, to be honest, he really only maybe 2 rounds up until round 10. I don't know. Mayweather was just a master in this fight. using that lead left jab to the body that he so masterfully does, and he just countered Maidana to death in this fight. He just used those lead right hands. You know, he dominated. Maidana was discouraged. Maidana, first of all, by round 7, Maidana was already spent trying to run and catch Mayweather in that huge ring, because that was a very huge ring that he was in. I don't know how big that ring was. I was like, how big is this ring? It gave Floyd plenty of room to operate, to box. Excuse me. Box or run. Whichever one, whichever way boxing fans want to interpret it. But after that, round 11, sort of went off a little bit. But in round 11, Mayweather actually catches Maidana with a low blow. So but Kenny Bayless didn't take a point away from Mayweather. Maidana. Wow. I don't know. Maybe he thought that the biting in the 8th round, and then the wrestling. Maybe Bayless took a point because he felt he got he felt that Maidana actually bit Mayweather. I don't know why he took a point from Maidana, but maybe he should have took a point from Mayweather too, but that didn't happen. And then round 12, I think Floyd ran. You want to say box, but I think he ran knowing that he had the decision in hand. I was like, wow, I can't believe he just did that. I think Mayweather, you should have stood there and boxed a little bit. You really ran. You gave Maidana probably his one of his only rounds, because I saw 2, maybe 3 rounds. You may could have gave him round 3. You definitely could give him round 4, because Mayweather was kind of on shaky legs. And then round 12, but rounds 3, 4, and 12. I don't know, but in any case, that's how I had it. I scored the fight, 9 rounds to 3. It was easy fight to score because Mayweather was super accurate and Maidana was super frustrated. But Maidana gave it a good go. I give Maidana some credit here. He gave it a good go, but to no avail. Mayweather's still the pound for pound king at the end of the day. After the fight, of course, they asked him the question about Pacquiao. I don't know if that fight had happened myself, but everybody keeps asking. Mayweather did answer, but of course he didn't say anything pressing towards an actual fight with Pacquiao. But do we want to see it? Absolutely, we do want to see the fight. But again, in a nutshell, Mayweather was just masterful. He used his lead left hand, that lead left to the body, and he used his absolute he just used his whole arsenal like he usually does. It was just a great performance by the pound for pound king. That's what he does. And Maidana, it's still he can take away from this that he'll get a lot of big fights in the future, based on his boxing style, based on his grit, his unbelievable relentlessness. So to me, it's a win-win for both fighters. You know, you have to give Floyd a lot of credit because every fight he goes into, it is he can lose it all in one fight, where a lot of these fighters who fight him only can gain from fighting him. So, but that's pretty much all I had. Just wanted to, finally got a chance to wrap my head around the Maidana 2 rematch. Because, like I said, when you're watching the actual fight live, you're so excited and you're pumped up, and the rounds are going so fast. For some reason, the pay-per-view goes so fast, so you don't really get a chance to sit down and review the fight and go, blow for blow about what really went down in the fight. So, you sort of have to watch it again and see get those little nuggets that some people don't always see. But that's all I have. All right. This is Dana Miller with Pot Shot Boxing. Thank you all so much for watching this video. You can always, if you have any comments, questions regarding the Showtime pay-per-view between Floyd Mayweather and Maidana, you can always tune into my YouTube channel, or you can always go to www.potshotboxing.com, and always feel free to leave a comment, good or bad, as to how you feel about the fight, this Floyd Mayweather Maidana 2 rematch, and what was your take from it. You can always leave a comment. All right, Dana Miller with Pot Shot Boxing. You can always catch me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/potshotboxing. You can catch me on twitter.com. Always on Twitter at www.twitter.com/potshotboxing. Catch me on Pinterest, www.pinterest.com/potshotboxing. Google Plus, even YouTube, yes, YouTube and MySpace, all the social media networks. You can catch me out there. All right, thank you all so much again. Dana Miller with Pot Shot Boxing. Like we said, Pot Shot Boxing is boxing news and nautical bites for all walks of life. All right, thank y'all so much. Take care.